Have you ever been cut off in a queue by someone who's rude? I've never been a morning person, but coffee makes it tolerable. I stop at the same cafe every day before work, a charming little place tucked between a flower shop and a bookstore downtown. They make the kind of lattes that taste like warm optimism and spiced ambition. I usually arrive around 7:30 a.m. and wait in the slow-moving line of fellow caffeine-starved souls. It's a quiet ritual, a small moment of shared suffering before we face the day. But that morning was different. I had just stepped into the cafe, earbuds in, replaying the podcast I'd been half listening to during my walk. I took my place in line, 3 people ahead of me, 2 behind, all calm, all orderly. Then she walked in, glossy sunglasses, loud phone voice, platform boots clicking on the hardwood floor like she owned the place. She paused just behind me, then walked right past and planted herself directly in front of me like it was the most natural thing in the world. I blinked. Maybe she hadn't noticed the line. That happens sometimes. "Excuse me," I said, tapping her shoulder. She didn't turn around, just tilted her head and shushed me, as she kept talking on her phone. Yeah, no, I told Jason if he wants to be in my life, he's going to have to earn it. Like I'm not a convenience store he can just drop into whenever. I looked around. The man behind me raised his eyebrows. The barista, Mia, who I knew by name, glanced up from behind the counter with a frown. I tried again. "Excuse me, there's a line." She finally turned, lowered her sunglasses like she was peeking at a peasant. "Relax. It's 1 drink," she said. "You'll survive." Then turned back around. I stood there, stunned. I'm not confrontational by nature, but something in me snapped. Maybe it was the fact I'd stayed up late finishing reports. Maybe it was the 87 unread emails waiting at the office. Maybe it was just her tone. I looked at Mia. She gave me an apologetic shrug. "I'll take the next in line," she called, loud enough to emphasize the last 3 words. Sunglasses Girl sauntered to the counter, ordering in a voice meant to be overheard. "I'll have a soy vanilla latte, extra hot, no foam, with a shot of hazelnut, and can you make sure it's in a large biodegradable cup? I have to be eco-conscious, unlike some people." She glanced at me like I'd just eaten a dolphin. I said nothing, but, my mind was already plotting. Now here's what most people don't know about me. I work in marketing and branding. Specifically, I manage brand reputation and digital strategy for mid to high profile clients. Basically, I help clean up internet messes when someone screws up publicly. Sunglasses Girl? She had no idea the damage I could do with a laptop and 5 minutes of digital digging. She took her drink, still glued to her phone, and strutted out without so much as a backward glance. I got my regular oat milk cappuccino, thanks Mia, and sat by the window to cool off and plot. That afternoon, I launched into action. Step 1, identification. I pulled up the cafe's Instagram page. They frequently repost customer stories or tag people who mention them. I scrolled through until, boom, there she was. 3 posts down. A woman in those same sunglasses sipping coffee tagged as head morning ritual. Her handle was Real Sam. Profile, public. 42K followers, fashion influencer. Her bio read, curating a life of luxury, kindness, and caffeine. Business inquiries, Sam brands a kindness. Oh, the irony. Her most recent post, uploaded just 2 hours ago, was a mirror selfie in the cafe bathroom. Same outfit, same sunglasses. Caption, early bird gets the latte, blessed, coffee lover. She had no idea what was coming. Step 2, research. A few scrolls through her page revealed a pattern, local collabs. She'd recently partnered with a boutique perfume brand, a vegan bakery, and yep, the cafe she cut me off in. She had a highlight called Brands, showcasing all her sponsored content. I screenshotted everything. Then I got to work writing a well-crafted professional email. Subject, regarding your brand partner. Dear, the bakery perfume brand name. I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to bring a recent experience to your attention involving someone who appears to be a current or recent brand partner. Today, at your location cafe, Samantha cut the line, verbally dismissed another customer, ignored staff direction, and made disparaging comments, all while representing your brand in public and on social media. I understand that influencers reflect on the companies they partner with, and I thought you'd appreciate knowing how she behaves when she's not performing for the camera. Attached are timestamps, photos, and links to relevant posts from today. Thank you for your time. I didn't stop with email. I shared a post on my personal but public Twitter account describing the incident without naming her directly. To the influencer who cut the line, disrespected staff, and told a customer you'll survive, maybe next time practice the kindness you hashtag, especially when your brand partners are watching. Shashed influencer fail coffee karma. It blew up overnight. Retweets, comments, DMs from people guessing who it was. A few even tagged her by name, so I didn't have to. By the next morning, scam was trending locally. I stopped by Roast Rituals the next day. Mia grinned when she saw me. "Your friend from yesterday?" she said. "She's banned. Owner saw your tweet. We didn't know she was treating customers like that. She had a brand deal with you, right?" "Had," Mia said. "Not anymore." I walked to work sipping my free coffee, Mia's treat, and watched the digital fallout unfold. By day 3, her Instagram comments were full of fire emojis, and not the good kind. Kindness, huh? LMAO. Cutting the line, queen. "I used to follow you, not anymore. This is why influencers get a bad name." She posted a half-hearted apology in her story. "Sorry if someone felt disrespected. I was on an urgent call and didn't mean to upset anyone. Be kind." People weren't buying it. By day 4, the perfume brand publicly distanced themselves. We value integrity and kindness in our collaborations. We are no longer affiliated with Real Sam. By day 5, she turned her account private. Now, some might say I went too far, but here's the thing. I didn't fabricate anything. I didn't harass. I didn't name names until others did. I simply amplified the truth and let her own actions bury her. She tried to cheat the system with charm and clout. But the internet is an equalizer, and the next time someone thinks about cutting in line, maybe they'll remember what happened to the girl in the sunglasses who thought she was untouchable. Because sometimes karma wears a coffee-stained hoodie and carries a grudge. Like and subscribe. Share if this happened to you or someone you know. Let me know